Hello and welcome everyone. I am C.S. Gilmore and this is Shadowrun Returns. We're about to head off to the funeral of Sam and Melinda Watts. And we're going to confront Jessica about this highly questionable information we found. Family debts. The sun has nearly set when you reach for Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament. Its cemetery, dilapidated and overgrown, sits atop a small hill on the outskirts of the city, a somber enclave of the dead overlooking the sprawl of the living. The Seattle rain continues unabated, and lightning appears over the mountains, exposing the landscape in staccato pulses of stark flashes. You walk the gravel path to the gates of the cemetery. Up ahead you see Coyote and Jake bleh, standing by the gravesite alongside Jessica Watts and another mourner, a beautiful elven woman in a six-figure outfit. Whatever Dr. Holmes was up to at Mercy Mental Hospital, the answers lie here, with the reinterred body of Melinda Watts, the recently deceased body of Sam Watts, and with those attending them at this cemetery ceremony. Blah. Can't speak. Alright. I'm all loaded up the way I want. Confirm. Doubt I'll be needing a hacking abilities here, but you never know. Weird stuff happens, especially in this place. Okay, before I talk to Jessica, let's have a quick look around. Grave robbing! I love grave robbing. Ah, someone's a Force 4 Abomination Elemental. Alright. I'll just swap that out. Nice. That's a strong elemental fetish. Something's gonna go wrong here. Interesting cemetery, though. I'll say that much. Someone was camping here? Looks like multiple people are camping here. I can't get through there, though. At least not right now. Lots of campers. Or tents for campers. But I don't see any... combat stim, send the same to your stash. I don't see any actual people that would be camping. That's not good. At least I doubt it's good. Oh, there's another item. I like this graveyard. Oh, you look like a nicer grenade. I'm going to swap you out for that one. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't know which grenades are better. But, oh well. I haven't really used grenades at all anyway. Okay, I'm going to save because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some complicated conversation here. The mourners stand graveside, listening to the Catholic priest's words of prayer and solace. Jessica's face is filled with relief as the last of her family is laid to rest. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Lord, receive the souls of Sam and Melinda Watts, mother and son, to live forever by your side. Amen. Thank you, Father. I know that my mother rests easier now that she's finally in the parish cemetery. I'm sorry for the recent loss. I'm sorry for the recent loss of your brother, but I'm glad that reinterring your mother's body here has brought you comfort. She loved this parish so. She opens her hands to the elf standing across from her. Thank you for coming, Lynn? I don't know how. Yeah, probably Lynn. Your support has meant the world to me. Now I can live again with my new family. Universal Brotherhood. The woman is a classic elven beauty, confident, poised, expensively dressed. Of course. I'm glad this ancient ritual brings you some measure of solace. I hope you'll be able to put all of this behind you now. Jessica speaks to the rest of you. Thank you all for coming. I didn't realize Sam had so many friends. I appreciate your support and your friendship with Sam. I saw him out the night he died, only feeling I see him out today. Sam may have had his problems, but he was our friend, part of the Union family. May he rest in peace. Miss Watts, family members and friends, thank you for attending the service. I suggest we don't linger long. The cemetery isn't safe after dark. Thank you, Father. We'll just be a moment. A few things I'd like to discuss. She eyes you suspiciously and glances over at her elven companion. I suppose, but let's not keep Father O'Malley. I understand. Good night, and God bless. The priest clasps his Bible to his chest and then moves at a brisk pace toward the neighboring church. This isn't safe after dark, you say? Ooh, lovely. Doctor, where did you go? Or, not doctor, I'm curious where the priest went. I'm guessing he just ups and disappears, but maybe he actually leaves through, like, some entrance or exit. Now then. The cemetery isn't safe after dark, though, you say? Lovely. Alright, let's have my drone catch up, because I'm gonna want that. Alright, Jessica Watts. Father O'Malley leaves, granting you an opportunity to speak with Jessica, but it's hardly a private conversation as the elf Lynn has chosen to stay and support her friend. As it so happens, Jake and Coyote have also lingered, lending you support, too. Alright, what would you like to talk about, Gilmore? Let's talk a little more about Sam. Did you know he had a liver transplant? Which one to start? Let's do with organ donor. Turns oddly cool and stony in response to such a simple question. I'm afraid you're mistaken. Then can you explain how her body parts made their way into half a dozen recipients? You don't know what you're talking about. I know Sam helped your mother save lives through that donation. Her jaw clenches. She wasn't a donor, she was a victim of my brother's greed. He took from her, desecrating her body, all to benefit himself. She never would have agreed to such a thing. Which one? Let's go with this one first. Cracks are starting to appear on Jessica's carefully crafted mask. Sam destroyed his own liver pursuing oblivion. That was his choice. Your mother's gift meant a second chance for Sam. It was not a gift, it was stolen. I wasn't about to let him destroy what little remained of her with his vulgar appetites. And so you hired Holmes to get it back. Jessica's eyes burn with righteous anger. Gone are any attempts to hide her guilt. Dr. Holmes made my mother whole again. He made it possible for me to place her to rest and say goodbye. He killed Sam and a half-dozen other people whose lives had been saved by your mother. She snaps. Those people were scavengers, ghouls. They deserved to die for desecrating my mother's body. I'd be half tempted to just put a bullet in her head right here now. Just saying. She's obviously cooked and responsible for several murders. And it seems the law is very loose in this world setup, so yeah. Bullet to the forehead right then and there. And poor Sam. It was his drinking and debauchery that drove my mother to the grave, as sure as if he had murdered her himself. My mother deserved honor and dignity. I gave her that today. She's finally whole again with a proper Catholic burial. Those ghouls who stole her organs, including Sam, have paid the price for their sins. The beautiful elf breaks in, the essence of calm. Jessica, that's enough. We have business to attend to. My old family is dead and buried where they should be. They can't taint my new family now. They can't corrupt my children. I won't go through that again. Jessica, we need to go now. She presses a button on her comlink. She sees at you. What happens now is on your head. If you had just walked away when I told you to, McCluskey would have eventually found Holmes, collected his lieutenant's badge, and closed the case, but you had to keep digging. Now you and your friends have to die. Let their blood be on your hands. Well, aren't we a happy person? Ma'am, we received your code red. Only 3, no problem. Oh, they're double. Figures she'd get away. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have just popped a bullet in her head as she started running. I would, because seriously, letting that type of crazy loose on the city is pretty bad. Okay. I have 3 movement. Oh, so do my allies. Ooh, extra bonus. Little words. Either way. Excellent. Alright. Yeah, what was that about? Only 2? Only 3? Sorry, no problem. I think you missed something. The fact that I'm armed. Admittedly, I can't seem to hit anything, but that's only a minor problem. Okay. Let's have you if we can. Thank you. And aim shot. Try to finish you off. Good. Hey Jake, what have you got? You're a spellcaster. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you've got some good stuff. Well, move up. And lend some help. Almost got you. Oh look, more security guys. You're gonna need more than that, I'm afraid. Your forces are insufficient. All you serve is to buy Miss Jessica a little bit of time to run away like the mad evil person that she is. Perhaps just bad. Nah, pretty evil too. Alright. There we go, finally hit one. One down. Much better. You brought a sword to a gunfight. Team B, move in. Yeah, okay. Alright, now you've got enough people to at least be considered somewhat of a threat. We need to find out where Sam's sister might have gone. Maybe one of these guys can tell us with a little encouragement. Yeah, I suppose. No, I still haven't played just one of these grenades. I need more action for it though. Next time. I mean, they're all nicely bunched up. I really kind of want to try a grenade on them. You don't have a though, so we'll make it. Oh, I thought it was Coyote. Coyote, you have grenades. Say cheese! Oh, yes. Bummer. Well, it was worth a try. Move to cover. Take this guy out. Alright. I'm being a little careless, but we'll see how it plays off. Ow. Ow. Okay. Team B was actually worth something. Okay, everyone. There was a bit of a cut there. I've had a lot of trouble with this combat, actually. The enemy here is putting up quite a fight. Plus, there are some complications which you'll see shortly, I imagine. But yeah, this is proving to be quite the fight. I've died a couple times now. Some of it was due to bad placement on my part, but at least initially. But now it's that last time was the enemy was very focused on me, including an enemy that probably shouldn't have been focused on me. Which will probably make more sense in a minute. When things get to the full complication form. I forgot to turn my drone. There we go, that's why I had so many action points. Come on. There we go. Increases target's hit chance by 15. Alright, let's give that to Coyote since she seems to be the heavy damage dealer. The shotgun is very good at hurting things, it seems. And I can't do any more healing because I already healed after that last wound. Alright. Enter. Here comes B team. Ow, you have a grenade? That's not nice. Good thing I've got a massive area heal ability. Much better. I don't think, guess it doesn't work on drones, but that makes sense. Come around. Take it out. Take him out, I should say. Oh yeah. Jake's turn. Come down this way. Good. Looks like we got a bunch of them piling up over there. Ow, good range. Good shot. Didn't expect that one to actually hit me, given the distance. Team B move in. Okay. That's what you guys want to do. Ow. Yeah, a little encouragement. Pretty sure we can work something out with them. Coming over here and this guy. Or trying to at least. There we go. You hear scratching coming from a crypt. And here comes the secondary force that focused on me a lot more than they should have, even though there were other targets of a sort that were much easier to reach. Really? Reload. Excellent. Like I said, Coyote is a very good damage dealer with that shotgun. 2 down. Okay, get to cover. Looks like we woke up the neighbors. We've got ghouls incoming. Hey Gilmore, we can use this to our advantage. Yeah, if they went for the enemies instead of me, like this one apparently wants to do. I mean, look at that. It just ran past 2 enemies plus 2 of my guys. They apparently don't like him this time around. Last time they didn't like my character himself, and that was bad for my health. Okay, there's that body there, so I'm guessing he's gonna be the guy who nearly bleeds out but sticks around and ends up answering my questions. First, though, I've got to deal with some problems. Ghouls are fairly tough. Can you finish her off, please? What you? Can you finish? You've got your problems. Jake, now it's not a good time to miss like that. Run back for cover. Okay. Finish her. There. At least I don't have anyone shooting at me now. Now I just have the ghouls. Yeah, go after my drone. I don't care about you going after the drone so much. That's a lot of ghouls, though. Hi there. You want to say hi, huh? There we go. One down. Now, I don't know how ghouls work in this universe. I'm not sure what their, what would be the right words for it? I don't know what makes them tick. Like, you know, are they necromantically raised, or are they, like, infected? Like, zombie type things? Or is it something else? I really don't know for sure. There we go, one down. They're definitely tough, though. Oh, good, more scratching. Okay, miss. What about you? Oh, good. How long before you... Okay, one more quick time. Not sure what's worth. Eh, let's try it. Okay, good. Drone, come say hi. Cody, reload. Send one down. And good. I decided to go for me, huh? They don't seem to have very many movement points. They only seem to have 2 from the looks of them, judging from how they're acting. Like 1 move, 1 attack. So 2 action points. From the sound of it. Now then, we've got customers up here to deal with. Coming up. Reload, get ready for them. Take up defensive. Ooh, 3 of them. Reload. Take up defensive. Is there a better place for you? Go there. Okay. Here they come. Man, they can cover distance, it looks like, though. I mean, so they may not have a ton of action points, but they seem to have a lot of movement. Oh boy, they don't like you. Or they really like him, depending on how it is. No, I cannot throw a grenade to save my life. Or in this case, to save his life. Move up. A little more oomph would be nice. Really? Jake, move. I figure if I make them have to at least move, they only get 1 attack in. If I had just stood there, they could have gotten 4. Like 2 each. And I need to heal. Good. Take them out. Alright, I think that's all the ghouls. Yeah, we're out of combat mode. Secure the cemetery. New objective, interrogate the leader. Gonna save. Alright, finally got through that. That was a tougher battle than I anticipated. That was a lot of security people for one. But then with the ghouls coming in, that complicated matters. Anything I can raid from these tombs that they poured out of? Doesn't look like it, but I might as well make sure. I mean, you never know. Nope, nothing. Okay. Well, I can see what the one guy meant by what the pastor meant when he said the cemetery isn't safe at night. Seems it may be a bit safer now, but considering how many ghouls there were, I guess there isn't a good count on that remaining that way. There may be more lying around. You listen as the sounds of gunfire and spell bursts fade away and the silence of the dead returns to the cemetery. The man is beyond healing. As you look down at him, you notice the quality of his suit and shoes. This isn't a runner, and he's not from the street. Jessica Watts, she hired you. Where can I find her? You get nothing. He convulses and dies. We don't know each other too well, but it seems to me that you need to find a better group of people to associate with. Where did those guys come from? You didn't recognize who the elf was? She looks familiar. Have I seen her somewhere? Yeah. Yep, she's a major spokesperson for the Universal Brotherhood. Her name is Lynn Telestrian. She's super rich. Jake grabs the dead man by the throat. At first it looks like he's trying to kill him again, and then you notice he's feeling for something under the skin. Yep, he's got a corp ID chip. You watch as Jake pulls out his modified PDA and slots the chip. Mr. Wiley here was with Eagle Security. They work for the UB, Universal Brotherhood. Okay, that must have been Lynn Telestrian's security detail we just chewed through. If she's protecting Jessica, they'll be inside the Universal Brotherhood. If you're going to hit the Universal Brotherhood, I'm coming too. That psycho just admitted she had my friend Sam and a lot of innocent people killed so she could put her dead mother back together. That is totally slagged up. Plus she and her elf buddy Lynn just tried to geek me. They're gonna hurt for that. Suit yourself, lady. I was only stopping by to pay my respects to Sam. Merc hit squads, the Universal Brotherhood, not my scene at the moment. I can call up some of Delilah's runners if you want to go there now. Let me know what you decide. Karma gained 8. Nice. Alright. Save. Alright. So it looks like we're going to head straight to the Universal Brotherhood. Let's talk to Jake and see what we can do. The Brotherhood probably retains mercs like the ones that just attacked us for their security detail. You're gonna need a full team if you're heading to their chapter house. I can arrange for some of Delilah's runners to meet you there if you want to go now. Do I want to stop by the Union first? Yeah, I'm gonna stop by the Union first, not rush it. If I can. Okay, maybe... Is there a way out of this cemetery? There is. So yeah, looks like I can make a stop by the Union. I want to make sure there isn't better equipment and all that good stuff before I take on the Universal Brotherhood, because running head first into there is probably not good for my health. Confirm. And I know I'm gonna want some stuff. You put the pieces together. Jessica Watts was reassembling her mother, Melinda, gathering her missing organs to allow Melinda a decent burial. Organs Sam sold for a quick buck after her death. The ghoul attack after the ceremony didn't appear to be part of Lynn Telestrian's attempt to get you out of Jessica's way. They were just more victims of magic's helter-skelter return to the world. Lynn's well-armed security unit was a different animal entirely. You head back to the Union to resupply and rearm. Whatever Lynn and Jessica are involved with, it appears to be a large operation, and the trail leads to the Universal Brotherhood. Talk to Delilah and hire runners. Yep. First things first, though. Hey there, need anything from me? Do need to resupply my healing. Since I just burned up some... Or did I? Actually, revert. I can't remember. Anyway, I'll sell this and this. And I'll sell that. I'll sell that. Sell. Equipment. Yep, I'm keeping that stuff. Alright. Let me check and make sure. I just realized I didn't check to see what I'm equipped with. Alright, I'm pretty happy with what I've got. Okay. Anything else over here I can get? I'll be wanting when I go in. I still haven't got level, like top level stuff available, it looks like. So I don't know whether there's going to be more to this than I anticipated or what. Yep, nothing I can really work with here. Worth a check, just to be safe, but yeah. Alright, considering everything, I may want to go with something better here. Strength +1, hit point 5. Tempting. Yeah, let's go with that. Better armor. And everything, that should be good. There we go. Yeah, looks a little weird, but I'll work with it. Alright. Anything new here? Drones. Nope, still B class. Yeah, nothing new here. I want. Alright. Anything new here? Yeah, nothing I want here. Okay. I guess the big thing will be check upstairs. And make sure there isn't more I can do up here. No one else I can talk to. Sales I can make. Yeah. Okay, we got some more people here. This is why I wanted to come back. I didn't want to miss anything. Let's talk to Cherry Bomb first. Hey Gilmore, what's going on? You want to know what happened? Yeah, I'm dying to know. What happened at the funeral? Was Jessica behind the whole thing? Yes, she wanted to give her mother a decent burial with all her body parts in the right places. Wow, I never would have figured. She just seemed so, I don't know, Bellevue, I guess, wouldn't want to get her hands dirty. She didn't. She hired someone to do it for her. Let's go with this one. Eyes get a little cloudy. Yeah, family can be tough. Real tough. So where's Jessica now, she whispers. Is she with the guy from the asylum? She's at the Universal Brotherhood. Heard anything about it? Brotherhood. I keep saying Brotherhood. Yeah. Yeah, my friend Shane joined up with those kooks. He was bugging me for a long time to get involved too and stop working here. He was coming in every day lately, but today he didn't show up. Now I just feel bad for telling him off yesterday. Listen, if you ever head over there, can you check on him for me? Sure thing. Yeah, maybe I can talk him out of there before I have to shoot the whole place to pieces. Thank you. I'll buy you a drink when you get back. Alright. Now, I can talk to John Bartlett. You looking to hire the best for some common rabble? Or some for the best or for some common rabble? The best, of course. You got it. Look up the Nephilim Network next time you're hiring. You won't be sorry. Alright. What's your story? It's your usual classic story for the ages. Hometown boy, does good, joins an elite squad, then boom. Boom is a technical term for an explosion. Got blown up, got hurt real bad. Now I have these shiny legs. I do it all again, obviously. I tried to missed the bomb, now I'm here running the best elite merc unit out there. What's the story behind the Nephilim network? Need to know, Trummer, and you don't need to know. How'd you get involved in the Seamstresses Union? Oh, you know how it is. There was a girl and a gun, and a back against the wall. You might say, me and this place, we were made for each other. I ain't gonna tell you more than that. That's all I want to know. Okay, I still can't hire anyone from him, which is kind of annoying. I wonder if I'm missing something there, or whether he's just there for story building. Or maybe there's a lot more to this campaign than I'm thinking there is, and I'll be back. And maybe eventually able to hire people from him. I don't know. This feels like it's coming up on the end, though. You again? Need a crew? Hire a team ahead for the Universal Brotherhood. Alright. Who have I got available? Alright, looks like... okay, got quite a bit. Ah, you can check their skills in cyberware too. Good. Where, oh where, who do I want? Could use a shaman. Okay. What is this? Favorite shotgun? Skills? Shotgun? He's not very skilled with the shotgun, but he's good with spirit. Haste 3. Silence. The silence spell makes no noise. So basically stops other spellcasters from casting. Cover barriers that last 3 rounds. 1 action point damage. Okay. I may go for this guy. Ignores the path. Okay. Yeah, not interested in that. Yeah, I'm gonna get this guy, I think. And need someone else. I'm gonna want to go in with a full crew for this. I've got decking all handled. She's got a shotgun. Basically, all I need now, I think, is more firepower. So, you could do it. Yeah, don't want that. No. M23, that's nice. So I got 2 people with shotguns, and with you I'll have 2 people with rifles. I'm gonna go for that, I think. So, cyberware, wait. Ah, he's got some good cyberware. That explains why some of his other stuff is low. Alright. So we've got a good selection of people here. Let's head in. Confirm. Are you sure you're ready to go? I sure hope so. Towards Brotherhood. It takes nearly an hour for the taxi to make its way from the squalor of the Redmond Barrens across the bridge to the Seattle waterfront and the Universal Brotherhood. The building is a pre-crash brick job with a fancy new facade that sports neon highlights and an enormous set of glass double doors. Through the windows you can see activity within, smiling, happy disciples shuffling along in beige pajamas and slippers. A greeter stands outside the front door, gently attempting to entice the misbegotten and the curious to enter and take their first baby steps towards Brotherhood. Pike Place Market is usually empty by now, but you step out of the cab to the sounds of an excited crowd. Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm all loaded, as well as I can be, pretty much. Confirm. You have karma available to improve your character. Yeah. Good bit. Considering how many hits I'm taking, I could get body up. Tempting. Yeah. Oop. Oh well. I'll just continue on like this for now. See where it goes. So it looks like we got a bit of stuff going on outside the Universal Brotherhood before we even get inside. But I'm going to end this episode here. I've got to do enough editing on this one with the bad combat runs. Need to get clipped out. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!